Assalamualaikum and hi to Miss Syakira. Today we will doing SYAL9 part 2, which is we have to make a video regarding our the question that we are choosing, and we have to discuss about it, give an answer. So we will choose question number 2, which is discuss why it is important to educate people about hygiene and sanitation. So basically, we will give the definition of hygiene and sanitation. So anyone?
Okay, hygiene is a condition or practices to maintaining and preventing diseases, especially through especially through cleanliness. How about sanitation?
I will explain the definition of sanitation. Okay, sanitation is a hygienic means which prevent human from contact with hazards of waste, as well as treatment of uh, wastewater disposal. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, sanitation. I will add up a little bit about sanitation. It is also any system that promotes proper disposal of human and animal waste, proper use of toilet, and avoiding open space of defecation. Okay, so today we will, like what I said just now, we will discuss the answer of this question. So the first answer or the first opinion, Nurin Wahida will state it first.
Okay, for me, in my opinion, the first. My name is Nurin Waida Binti Khalid. My metric number 183344. The first point is to avoid critical diseases and new disease to be spread. Uh, as for example, H1N1, we know H1N1 came from improper way of hygiene and proper personal care. And second one is why is it important to educate people about hygiene and sanitation is if you look clean, it is your first impression. So when people look at you with your proper dress, proper smell and everything, so people will think oh, she is good, oh, she can do something well. So friends can come to you and be with you.
Yes, I agree with Nurin's opinion. And my name is Cheng Yiwen. My metric number is 183385. And now I will share with my opinion. I think personal hygiene is very important because most of the virus, just like what Nurin said just now, such as H1N1 and foot, hand, foot, mouth disease, is because of unhygienic personal habit. So, if we educate people with such um, knowledge, we can prevent such disease from widely spread. And most of the virus is because of unhygienic habits such as washing. Um, Most of them will forget to wash their hand before eating hand or after using the toilet. So, and most of the people are living in urban areas, so maybe most of them are less educated and they would not know the way to take care of their hygiene. So I think it's very important to educate them with hygiene knowledge. And why I say sanitation is important, because every human need to go to toilet every day. And if the waste, the human waste, we cannot give a proper treatment, maybe it will carry some virus. And so I think the treatment of wastewater and disposal of human waste is important to prevent virus from widely spread. Yeah, that's all.
So my name is Nurul Shazwani binti Saliman with metric matric number 183029. Okay, I will talk. Why is it important to educate people about hygiene and sanitation is to produce a healthy environment and to develop or support safe hygiene behaviors. Okay, for example, to produce healthy environment. If we don't, for example, I will take for example, at the Africa, it was at Africa. It is a very rural area, which is the villages or the what we call that as
Villager.
the villages are very lack of clean water. They have to take their self from the river, so they are lack of hygiene and sanitation. Uh, of hygiene and sanitation. So and because of that, they are infected by virus. So if we educate them, if we educate them with hygiene and sanitation, they can improve themselves to become a person who really took care and really aware about this hygiene to prevent the diseases like what Nurin and Chang just said just now. Okay, the second point is why is it important to educate people about hygiene and sanitation is for environmental cleanliness. Presence and the proper use of facilities will prevent pollution of the environment and limit health hazards for the community at large. For example, if for example, human and animal waste, if we do not handle it properly or we do not put it at the proper place, which is it should be decomposed, the defecation product, we will get a bad smell for that place. We will get many diseases come to that place. So for this environmental cleanliness.
Okay, I want to add some importance of to educate people about hygiene and sanitation. First, to promote effective learning. If we have clean water, if we have a clean environment, I think most of the student, I mean the children there, can have effective learning. Yeah, they feel comfortable to study in their own place rather than go somewhere out of the city or far away from their hometown to learn to learn. Okay, what is your opinion? Any other opinion?
I want to add up some of my opinion from the aspect of sanitation. Sanitation is the treatment of waste and wastewater as well. As everyone know, every human needs water every day. So if we don't have a clean water, maybe we will easily to get sick. And yeah, I think sanitation is important. And what Wani said just now, if the waste does not have a proper treatment, it will attract many a lot of bacteria, a lot of worms, and also flies. Flies can transmit disease. So besides, it will also cause some of the bad smell. So it's very bad for the environment and also us, human who breathe every day. You breathe in the air as well. Yes.
Okay, I want to ask, what is your opinion about the increasing enrollment of girls? What does that mean?
Pardon? Increasing enrollment of
Girls. Enrollment.
Increasing enrollment of
Girls.
girls. Oh.
Enrollment of girls.
Yeah.
What is your opinion?
I don't have idea.
I don't know. That's why I asked. I just think of that.
I think because girls have their own what we call period. They are having
unstable.
No, period, aka aka
Akak.
period, or what we call that? Okay.
Menstrual cycle.
Yeah, that's the word. I can get it. Menstrual cycle, because girls are having menstrual cycle every month for a normal, for the normal cycle. So they are using pads to take the blood, the blood, the blood.
Blood.
So um that's a part of hygiene and sanitation also, because they have to like to
Get rid of the
to
To clean their private part.
yes.
Uh,
So I think that's what meant by
urine.
I'm not so sure.
even we here want even we here need clean water to do so. So how about them? If they don't have clean water, it might be hard for them.
If Muslims, they need to clean the
Wudu.
head, right? Yeah. It needs clean water.
That's why clean water is important here. Isn't it?
And I would like to add some. I think I missed some points just now. Is why is it important to educate people about hygiene and sanitation? Is to develop or support safe hygiene behaviors, because sometimes for rural villages, they don't really know the way or the proper treatment should they apply, and that's why we have to educate, because sometimes they they do some treatment to their disposal, but it's not the real way, it's not the proper way actually. So we have to educate them. So we have to educate them, for they know the real way, the proper way how to dispose that thing. Sometimes they can't just put it at one side without
Doing anything.
without bury that disposal. They have to bury them. But for the people that don't know, they just put it one side and let it
Exposed to the air.
yes.
Because
So that's why why education of hygiene and sanitation is important.
Do you have anything else to add?
I think that's all.
Okay, so
So that's all from us. Thank
Thank
you.
you.